It's 6:37. So I did that, I did the laundry. Alright, now I can go outside, I hope. Is it safe? It's extreme danger.
It's way too cold to go out there now.
Oh, that's a bummer. So what can I do then? Bill Kessler says he came here for the ice fishing, but he sure doesn't look that outdoorsy to me, and he spends all his time playing that Fox and Geese game with Lou Talbot. At least it looks like that's what they're doing. Maybe they're actually working together, but to do what? Yeah, I agree. Another thing, Bill Kessler works in construction, which sometimes involves demolition, which sometimes involves explosives. A lot of it happened to the bunkhouse. He's definitely a suspect. Could be as a... Alright, this is what I already saw. Oh, I need to call Ned. About Trapper Dan, the guy who built Icicle Creek Lodge. What a character he must have been. Oh, she writes those down, those numbers. Cool. Alright, so did I not dial the right number then? I think I did. So let's call Ned. Wait, was that here? Ned. 523555437.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's Nancy.
Hey, Nance. I couldn't tell it was you because you're not calling from your cell phone.
No coverage out here. I'm in the middle of the Canadian Rockies, remember?
Oh, I haven't forgotten. Everything okay?
I haven't forgotten. Bunkers blew up. Let's say this.
Well, as a matter of fact, just as I got here, the bunkhouse blew up.
Yikes. So there was another act of sabotage?
Or it could have been an accident. The sheriff is running some tests, and I haven't taken a really good look at the crime scene yet.
Nothing like starting things off with a bang. Sorry, couldn't resist.
She's not even laughing though. She's just saying nothing. That's so mean.
A lone wolf has been hanging out around the lodge lately.
A wolf? That's kind of cool.
The handyman, Ollie Randall, is bound and determined to get rid of it. Says it doesn't act the way normal wolves act.
Really? Maybe there's something wrong with it. Something that would make it dangerous. You keep your eyes open when you're outside, Nancy.
Maybe it's a fake wolf. I think that's what it is.
It was great talking to you.
Call again soon, okay?
I will. Bye.
Alright, do I need to try someone else? Like Derek? Why is he on here? Who is that even? No. Weird. Alright, then I don't know what I can do. Maybe meet more people. Did I see everyone already? They are gone. Where did everyone go, or are they still eating? What's this? I can go here. I hear doors and stuff. Go to the restroom again. Maybe I'll get an
I wonder who Felicity was.
Felicity. I'll get an achievement if I go to the bathroom a lot of times. You know, at the end of the game. So I can play with the time here if I want to. But also, I kinda don't want to do chores. So, don't know. Well, they're not in their rooms, at least. this? Wait, what did I just do? Can do this? Now what? And then they won't walk in on me, or what? That's weird. I made it red. Or maybe this is also possible. Look at the different colors. It could be. But I don't really know what I can do. Because there's no one here right now. They are gone. I just did the kitchen thingy.
As long as it's not time to cook, I might as well stay out of the kitchen.
Couldn't agree more. I can't go outside because it's extremely dangerous. Which is a bummer. So I think I do have to adjust the time. But I have to think about what time I want it to be. Wait, what could I look at? Right, I can also go here. But do I want to speak with them?
How can I help you?
Oh, I can. I hear that a major cross-country skiing competition may be held in this area. Alright, that's what I needed to ask.
Chantal would like to use your name and picture on her website when she gets it up and running. Would that be okay?
I'm sorry, but no.
Oh, well, so much for that.
Very friendly, this guy.
I hear that a major cross-country skiing competition may be held in this area in a couple of years.
This is very true. It will rival the Olympics.
Let's say this is a bit confrontational, but okay.
I also hear that you can be pretty imaginative when it comes to gaining an edge on your competition.
My competitors will stop at nothing to defeat me. I am forced to seek out and exploit every possible advantage open to me. I take no pride in some of the things I've done to bring victory to my country, but I have no choice.
Alright, at least he admits it, so that makes him less suspicious in my eyes.
I've disturbed you long enough.
We'll talk again, I'm sure.
Because if you're really behind everything, you would say something like, me? No, I would never. Where did you get that idea? Also, why are these tiles broken?
What you need.
Nothing.
I'd better get back upstairs.
If you need anything, just holler.
Alright. Do I need to tell Chantal that he said no? I don't know, let's call her. Because that's close by. 555-2274.
Hello?
Hi, Chantal. It's Nancy Drew.
You know who's behind the accident?
Not quite yet.
Oh. About Tino, I asked Ollie. Oh, right. Let's see this.
I'd like to know more about the accidents. I asked Ollie, but he said you said he wasn't allowed to talk about them.
I didn't mean he couldn't talk about them with you. Ugh. I'll give him a call. As for the accidents, the first thing that happened was the worst. The Faringdale family and Becky the cook all came down with food poisoning and had to be hospitalized. Somehow, the potato salad got contaminated, although Becky swears it wasn't because of anything she did. I cannot tell you how awful it was. All 5 people became violently ill at roughly the same time. But were they all in the same room? Of course not. They were spread out all over the lodge. Poor Elsa was cleaning for days. And the odor? Oh my gosh. Anyway, then Carl Jenkins slipped on the stairs outside and broke his leg. Then Lou Talbot's window was broken. Then Elsa the maid's tires were slashed. Then the phone wires were cut. And then... oh yeah, and then the Southwaites were almost overcome by fumes when gas started leaking into the sauna.
So she tells me a lot in a very short time. So Carl Jenkins slipped on the stairs and broke his leg. That's what I needed to know because he doesn't answer my phone, but maybe he will now. Then we have Lou Talbot's window was broken. Window. Elsa, the maid's tires were slashed. Tires slashed. Phone wires were cut. Like a wolf could do all that. And then, oh yeah, and then the south weights were almost overcome by fumes when gas started leaking into the sauna. So who's suing you? The subjects were tires, the phone wires, and maybe the explosion.
But the only incidents that you can be sure were sabotage were the tires, the phone wires, and maybe the explosion in the bunkhouse?
I'm not sure about anything. That's why you're there, to sort everything out before something else happens.
And who is this Derek guy then? Did I have a phone number up? No. About Tino, photos are missing. Let's
Did
ask.
you know that some photos are missing from the display case in the lobby?
Really? Last I looked, they were all there. I think.
The caption for them says something like, "Young and old have stayed at Icicle Creek Lodge."
I can't remember what they were pictures of, and I sure don't know why they'd be missing.
That bone Trapper Dan found is missing from its case, too.
First the accidents, now someone's stealing from me? Nancy, you've got to find out what's going on there. If you don't, I'll never be able to convince my dad I'm not a loser. Ever.
I'm not a loser. That seems like a nice daddy. Yes, let's ask this.
How come the entries for last year were deleted from the guest register?
They've been deleted?
That's what the computer says. Contents deleted.
Well, I didn't delete them. Freddie.
Why would she do that?
Why would she delete something on your computer?
You know how kids are these days. Always hacking into computers, programming them to spread viruses and steal passwords and blow up the world.
I think that's only in movies. Besides, pretty much all this person had to do was press the delete key.
I still say it was Freddie. Last week, I called that Snow Princess game she's always playing idiotic. I think it hurt her feelings. But she'd just gotten done plastering me with snowballs. What'd she expect me to say? That felt great. Do it again?
I don't know if she did that. Did any of them stay here last year?
The guests that are in the lodge now, did any of them stay here last year?
Let's see. Lou Talbot stayed here last summer, but only very briefly. His car had broken down and he was waiting for a tow truck. Oh, and Yanni, he was here last winter. He and his trainer, they were checking out places to train. They didn't stay long either.
Didn't that Lou tell me that this was his first time? Or I keep mixing the names up a bit, so I'm not sure. But the guy who was playing the goose game, he said that. Is he Lou Talbot? That's this.
Has anyone talked to you about the World Championship cross-country skiing competition that's going to be held somewhere in this area year after next?
That is something I am not at liberty to discuss.
In other words, the answer is yes.
True.
I didn't say that. Why do you ask?
It's a motive. This or this one? Let's say this.
That would tend to make Icicle Creek Lodge a very desirable piece of real estate, wouldn't it?
If the championship is held nearby, which as far as I know, still hasn't been decided. You think someone's been causing these accidents to run me out of business so they can buy the lodge from me on the cheap?
Could be.
It's a thought.
And a pretty nasty one at that.
Wouldn't surprise me though.
Is it true that you promised Ollie a raise, but you haven't given it to him yet?
He told you that? I can't believe it.
Meaning...
Okay, I mentioned to Ollie once that I thought he maybe deserved a raise, and now every time I turn around, he's all like, "Where's the raise you promised me? Where's the raise you promised me?" Doesn't he realize I have a few other things to think about right now? I swear, sometimes that crabby little whiner drives me nuts.
Crabby little whiner. It's a nice way to speak of your employees.
About Tino, I'm not totally comfortable with the idea of consulting with him on this case.
If you can
Why
call it
not?
that.
Two heads are always better than one, and I find him to be very knowledgeable and kind of charming.
Charming. Do you know what he did when we were on a train trip Laurie Gerard arranged? I usually call people I trust. I don't know. I don't want to say either, but I kind of have to.
Do you know what he did when we were on that train trip Laurie Gerard arranged?
He didn't go into a lot of detail, but he did say that that's all water under the bridge. Besides, I'm paying him and I want to get my money's worth. So like it or not, you're going to consult with him. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Anything else?
That's it for now.
Don't let me down, okay?
Well, Nancy, to be fair, if you want to become a true detective, you need to be able to work with everyone, so. Should we try calling, oops, those people? Maybe we can now. Where are my phone numbers? So, like the Jenkins guy, for instance. 312-555-7547. It's ringing now. Was busy before.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mr. Jenkins?
Yeah, this is Carl. Nuts. Missed you.
Well, my name is Nancy Drew. I heard that you had an accident at Icicle Creek Lodge and wondered if you could tell me a little more about it.
Not much to tell. Take that, Captain Keed. I went there to do a little ice fishing, and I slipped going down some stairs and fractured my tibia in 2 places. Can't work, can't go out. All I can do is sit around and play this stupid video game. Oh, no, you don't?
Do you know why you slipped on those stairs?
Yeah, they were covered with ice. I was lucky I didn't fracture my skull. Yes. Hey, look, I'm about 4 laser strikes away from ruling the Gargoulian Galaxy, so I gotta go, okay? You got any more questions? Check with the people at the lodge. Gotcha!
Why are these people always busy when I call them? Lou Talbot. Wait, what number does Nancy have? She has a number for him. But he's here, isn't he? No, it's Bill Kessler. Who's Lou Talbot? I don't know, can I hang up? He's not answering. So Bill Kessler, but I can call him also. But that's weird, they are here. And who is Derek? So Bill Kessler is the guy that I don't trust. Lou Talbot was here last summer. But I don't know who that is. Is that the cowboy? And then we have Yanni, we have Farringdale Hospital. Derek Southwaite, I don't know who this is. It is ringing.
Hello?
Hello?
I've got it, sweetheart.
Hi, is this Brenda and Derek Southwaite?
Yes, it is.
Is this a solicitation?
Honey, you're so suspicious.
Only because you can be way too nice for your own good, darling.
I'm not selling anything. I just want to ask you about your recent stay at Icicle Creek Lodge.
You mean Icicle Creek Lodge?
Oh, very clever, sweetie. Gas was leaking from so many places while we were there, it's a wonder the place didn't blow sky high.
I heard something about your almost being overcome by fumes in the sauna.
Well, we had just gone ice skating, so we decided to warm up in the sauna. So we were sitting in there, and everything was fine until both of us started feeling a little woozy.
We started feeling a lot woozy.
And the next thing we knew, that Russian skier came in.
Actually, I think he was Slovakian.
The point is, he told us he smelled gas and thought we should get out, so we did.
Barely. By that point, the fumes were making us both ill, if you know what I mean.
That poor skier. By the time he helped us get out of there, he was almost as green as we were.
Awful experience.
Horrible. And it was our honeymoon.
At least the owner had the decency to give us a full refund.
Oops, the shuttle's here, sweetheart. We're off to Aspen. Kind of a second first honeymoon.
Long story short, if you're thinking about going to Icicle Creek Lodge, don't.
Already
Well,
there.
I appreciate the advice. Have fun.
Oh, we will. Bye.
Bye.
So, Mr. Yanni helped them. So does that make him less suspicious? And also, can I call the maid now? I wanna. Did I write her number down? Is that Elsa? 555-2383 with the possessive boyfriend. No, I cannot. Alright. So I don't know how to unlock those phone numbers. Still can't go out. No, so I have to play with the time. Because it's 8 p.m. So can I go out in the morning then maybe? But then I have to do the rooms again. I don't wanna. Where is my room? So what time do I want? Let me think. Oh, I kinda have to make breakfast. Can I just skip that or will she get angry with me again if I do? She might. So why don't I set the time for 7 a.m.? I don't know. Because laundry bag at 5:45. So maybe I should set the time at 5:45? Can I not set the time? Oh, what can I do then? That's weird. So what then? Do I just need to walk around until I can do something? That's boring. Maybe I should have chosen Junior after all. Snowshoes, Tripodan. Let's see if I can find a year somewhere. I can try 1894. No. They are back.
What are you doing? Go shovel off the pond so Lou and I can skate.
I can't go out. It's too dangerous. So I thought I couldn't change the time in this game, but I looked it up and I can. So maybe that is what we should be doing right now because it's almost 9 p.m. and I don't know what to do at that time. Let me check. I wrote it down. No, I've done all my tasks, so maybe I should just set the alarm for 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. Then I can get my laundry back. I need to probably do all my chores before I explore. Suspects. So Bill guessed the suspect for sure. And he's the only one she's writing about except for Yanni. And I haven't met that lady. What was her name? Magdalena or something? Because I can't go out now, so probably can do that late in the evening. So my room, which is this one, I think. Is it not? Oops. See, that works. So now it's 5 a.m. So I can't get the laundry back yet. I don't think, at least. Why do I hear noise when everybody should be asleep? They're already up, really? I can go to bed. Wait, go down. This way. I can check it, but I don't think it's there yet. Was it here? No, see? So it's too soon, and also breakfast starts at 7, so I can do some things maybe now. Why not see if I can go out? Cannot.
It's way too cold to go out there now.
That's a bummer. So that won't work either. They are still asleep, probably. So maybe set the alarm a little bit later. Better keep passing my room. Oh wait. Is this maybe the puzzle? Because this is a raccoon. Raccoon. This is a wolf. Is there something more? No, that's it. Why can I look at you? That's weird. Probably can do with something with this as well. Alright, why can I look at the penguin? Penguin. So we have a wolf and a raccoon. I don't know. No, I'll set the alarm for 6. Because now my laundry bag is there, probably. Should be, at least. This game is very quiet, by the way. Yes. So let's do the rooms first. Before... Oops. They get mad with me again. Get scolded. Let me see. This one needs cleaning. I made this bed already. This one?
If I unlock the door and someone's inside, yikes.
How do you know that someone is inside? But why do they want their rooms cleaned then? That's weird. So I can't do that now. That's annoying.
If I unlock the door and someone's inside, yikes.
And when do I need to complete cleaning? Maybe, let's see if I can go outside now. I don't think I can, but maybe.
I don't want to carry dirty laundry around all day. I should get rid of this bag.
Yeah, but you're not done yet, so you can't. Whoops.
I should get rid of this laundry bag before I forget.
So I can't clean up that room because apparently it's too early. This one.
I can't go in there now.
Now that I'm reading it again, I see I misread the sign and it says please do not disturb instead of please clean. So that is why Nancy won't go in there, and I am in fact done with my cleaning. Which is annoying. Did I check out all the rooms, by the way? I think I did. So I'll set the alarm for 7 then, apparently, because nothing else will work. And I need to make breakfast, so I need to hurry up. Now it's gone. Wait. This is weird. Did I forget it? I don't see any more. No. Alright.
This chute is for dirty laundry.
I know that. So let's go make breakfast before they get mad at me. Here it is. Breakfast. May order French toast and omelette and or Canadian bacon. French toast and Canadian bacon should be cooked on the griddle. Omelettes in a frying pan. Make sure all food is thoroughly cooked before the food. Removing it from the griddle pan. French toast and omelette should be golden brown, while Canadian bacon should be lightly browned. Do I have to remember this? Making an omelette, simply add any extra ingredients to the pan of eggs mixture. Put the omelette over after any extra ingredients have been added. Oh my god, what do you want? 2 French toast. This actually looks a lot harder than it is when you're reading the instructions. In fact, it's not that different from making dinner, which we did recently. The only difference is what kind of food you have to make. For breakfast, you have to cook French toast and bacon on the griddle. The French toast is done very quickly, so be careful not to lose track of them. The bacon though takes a lot longer. For the omelette, put the egg mixture in the pan and add the ingredients the guests are asking for. After that, put it on the stove and wait till it's done. It's as simple as that. So basically, the biggest challenge is not to forget your food and burn down the kitchen. I'm done, finally. Alright, so I did my laundry, I did my breakfast. And now maybe can I go outside? I want to. Yes, finally! How happy can you be with wanting to go outside? To the needle, yeah, I want to go there, but I don't know if I can. But I need to look at that bar maybe. Am I gonna get hypothermia? See, it's going down fast.
That must be Trapper Dan's needle.
Oh, but I'm here already.
What's this doing here? Strange. It's halfway in and halfway out. This thing must open up somehow.
I think so too. I don't have anything. Can do anything with this. And also the picture of this was missing in the hallway, I think. So, must be something I can do with this. But not right now, apparently. So let's go back. Do I need to go inside before I look around some more? Or do I have time? I don't know. I can use the snow scooter maybe at one point. Thanks for visiting. Well, I can't leave apparently, not that I want to. What's this?
I better not follow this trail until I know for sure where it goes.
So this is where I need the scooter for. What are these flags?
Who goes there?
Whoops.
Nancy Drew?
Nancy Drew shall not pass unless and until she proves herself worthy.
And how does she do that?
By hitting the Snow Princess 10 times. Snowballs only, no ice balls.
What are ice balls?
Snowballs made of ice. If you get hit with one, it can knock you out. So don't throw any or I'll tell my dad.
You must be Ollie's daughter, Freddie.
I am the Snow Princess. Prepare to defend yourself.
To defend yourself. Whoops. Oh. But she hits me too. How do I do this? Have to be real quick. 8-2. I think I'm winning.
You
This isn't that hard.
Go before the Snow Princess decides to seek revenge.
That was useful. Maybe I need to do this and get something from
The
her.
face from a clock, it's all melted. Part of the timing device that was used to trigger the bomb that blew up the bunkhouse, maybe?
Could be smart thinking. And footsteps. So this was the bunkhouse. To the lake. Do I want to go there? Am I gonna get too cold? Whoops. Don't know how far that is. Oh, it's very far. I might not make it back. But I'm here now.
An ice fishing shack.
Oh.
A nice warm one at that.
I'm glad. Oh, I can go fishing. But how do I do this? Oops, too slow. Got one. Now what? Do I make dinner with that? Need to make. But is that all I can do here? So I walk all this, I don't know how far. And all I can do is catch one fishy. That's it. Oops, turn around. Sometimes, Nancy, I don't get you. What does this number mean, by the way? I can't see it. 2668. I don't know. But there's nothing else. Apparently I have a fish now. Oh no, I don't. Where did it go? I don't even... Oh, this is what I mean.
Check.
I didn't need to test this. I didn't even get to keep it. Maybe I need to catch a fish for someone. Fish for someone in the future. Alright, so this way, did I go this way? Yes, this is where the bunkhouse was, or whatever it's called. I can go. And this is where I came from. Let me think. No, I don't want to. No, no. Do I have to? I don't want to. Why can't I skip this? I'll beat you, I don't mind. Also, that voice of that kid is really weird. Or is it just me? Doesn't sound like a kid to me.
You win, so you may pass.
So you may pass, she says. Oh, so if I go this way... Oops. Oh my god. What happens if I lose, by the way? Do I get colder? I do not. Let her win for once. Dough? Like Homer Simpson.
I win! The Snow Princess is the greatest!
You go, kid. And I can still pass here. Oh! Oh my god.
You win! Go before the Snow Princess decides to seek revenge!
I wanna, but I don't know how to leave this place. Can I go up the stairs? No. To skating pond? Yeah, but maybe I should warm up a bit before I go there. So maybe go inside and
I
outside?
feel warmer already.
That works. So, skating pond, was that here? Yes. Let's see how far it is. It's not that far.
Guess I better get this pond shoveled off.
Right, so... But I don't see a difference in color. This is based on the game called Minesweeper. Don't know if you know it. But what you have to do is get your shovel and start shoveling. Below you see 7 numbers. The number means how many bombs if you're playing Minesweeper and patches of thin ice if you're playing this game there are. So if you shovel and see the darkest color, which is the number 7, it means there are 7 pieces of ice surrounding it where you can fall through. And by surrounding it, I mean directly touching it, either horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. And just to warn you, yes, you can fall through and the game will send you home. So to win this game, start by clearing out the bottom area, because if you remember correctly, the manual in your room told you that that area never has thin ice. Then continue on and put a cone where you are sure there's a patch of thin ice. To win, you have to place all the cones and have to shovel the entire pond. Eventually, after falling through and getting sent home a lot of times, I got this. Wait, I'm spelling a word. Cry. Like that's normal. Three, 1, 2. 3, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. This is saved. 21, 2, 3. Still saved. And it's one of these two. Let me think. This is one. It's this one.
That ought to do it. Wait a second. Those look like wolf tracks. Maybe I should find out where they go.
And you're just going. Don't I get a say in it? You're gonna get cold. I've already been here. Yeah, but I already saw this. Now what? So maybe if I hadn't been here, she would have commented right now. Am I going back to the pond this way? I don't think I could walk this way earlier. So it did open up something maybe. No, I haven't been here. Chicken Ridge. What does that mean? What does that mean? Chicken Ridge? What? Whoops!
Sounded like an explosion.
Uh-oh.
What's that noise?
Uh-oh, run! It's an avalanche! Run, Nancy!
Oh no!
Oops. Is this supposed to happen?
Buried in snow. I've got to dig myself out before I run out of air. I'll never make it. I can barely breathe. Someone's up there.
Help! I'm down here, right under you. Can you hear me? Help! I can't breathe.
Sounds like someone is helping me. Yay, thank you. Ooh.
Easy. It's okay. I'm not real happy about the situation either.
Sea wolves don't hurt you.
It's gone, but thanks to that hole it dug, I can breathe again. Now if I can just pull myself out.
Alright.
I'm not going out there again. Too dangerous.
So she does have common sense. I thought Nancy didn't have that. He always does things when I'm like, that's maybe not smart. Alright, so I need to... Whoa, what happened here? I need to go back to make dinner maybe. Was this where the needle was? What was
This
here?
must have been made by the explosion I heard. A fossil. Cool.
Cool.
Wonder what kind of rocks those are.
Why does that matter? Alright, I don't understand what I need to see this for. But I do think that the wolf is my friend and he's not the bad guy. Someone's trying to scare us off. The trucks everywhere. I don't know which way I need to go. Oh, this is the needle, so I need to go this way. Or am I going back and I'm lost? I don't know. Oh no, I went the right way. Alright, so should I call... What's her name? Chantal? Did someone blew me up?
Ah, warm again.
Or try to at least. 5552274.
Hello?
Hi, it's Nancy Drew.
Did you ask Yanni about using his picture yet?
Yes, but he said no.
Darn. Well, thanks for trying.
Oh, that's it.
I better get back to work.
I have to get going too. Bye.
But did I need to... For an avalanche, maybe call the sheriff? 5557827. Who did I need to call? I don't remember. I have a lot of
Sheriff's
jobs.
office, this is Mohican.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew at the Icicle Creek Lodge. We met the other night when you were investigating the bunkhouse explosion.
We did.
Oh, yeah, that bright kid from the States. What do you need?
Well, I found a melted clock face close to where the bunkhouse used to be, and I wondered if it could have been what triggered the explosion. You know, the timer.
I found that clock face, too. Left it there because any fingerprints on it would have melted away along with everything else. And besides, Ollie Randall said all the room clocks at the lodge looked like that. Could have been one that was in the bunkhouse to begin with.
Oh, right.
Looked like
You
that.
shouldn't go poking around on your own like that. There could still be explosives lying around. Although, I hear it takes a pretty big bang to set off C4.
C4?
A plastic explosive? That's what blew up the bunkhouse. Lab result came in less than an hour ago.
Why is he puffing like that? So
Is C4 hard to get?
Not if you're in the military or do any kind of demolition. In Eastern Europe, it's called Semtex. It's not that hard to handle either. For somebody who's had training in explosives, it's a piece of cake.
yeah, but that's true for about anything. Did you learn anything else from the lab? Do you need some kind of permit? I almost got caught in an avalanche. Yeah, I thought I needed to tell him about that. Who did I need to
I
call?
almost got caught in an avalanche at Chicken Ridge that was triggered by a big explosion.
An explosion? Are you sure it wasn't just the sound of
Oh,
someone
come
shooting a
on.
rifle, maybe?
No, it sounded like someone had set off a bomb. In fact, afterwards I found a crater, like someone had deliberately blown a hole in the ground underneath the snow.
Unless it was someone shooting off fireworks or something. I have no idea what it could have been.
What do you mean? You just told me you found C4. Why are they always not taking Nancy seriously? Because she's young, but most of the time she's smarter than they are.
Did you learn anything else from the lab tests you did after the bunkhouse explosion?
Nope. Unfortunately, that bunkhouse wasn't particularly well made, so when it exploded, pretty much everything got melted into a blob or blown to smithereens or burned to a crisp.
Alright, and why do I need to ask about the permit? I don't know.
Do you need some kind of permit to hunt wolves around here?
No, ma'am.
You mean Ollie Randall can go after that white wolf that's been hanging around outside the lodge and just shoot it?
Yes, ma'am. It's always open season on wolves out here. You can kill as many of them as you want.
Somehow that doesn't seem right.
I agree.
The animals wolves go after don't have a problem with it, I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, but that depends, because wouldn't you want to keep the natural order in place?
I'll let you get back to work.
Goodbye.
I mean, if you kill off a predator, then you will get a lot of animals that it's supposed to eat, which also could be a problem, so it's not always smart. Let me think. It's 11:40, so I almost have to make lunch, so I'm not gonna go outside right now. Who's this?
Well, who are you?
Who are you is the better question. Let's say this.
I'm Elsa's replacement?
Oh, the new maid, thank goodness! I was wondering how much longer the owner expected us to endure these conditions and still pay full price.
Don't exaggerate. Are you a bit fancy, maybe? Try to learn everyone's name.
I'm trying to learn everyone's name.
My name is Guadalupe Comillo. My friends call me Lupe.
I should call you Lupe. Well, we're not friends if we just met.
My name is Nancy Drew.
Two things, dear. First, the alarm clock is missing from my room. I
Interesting.
don't necessarily need another one. I just don't want to be charged for that one, seeing as I have no idea where it went to. Second, be a doll and clean my room first. It'll hardly take you any time at all, especially compared to the other rooms. The other guests are all men. Single men.
Well, I'm happy to report that I've already cleaned your room.
Excellent.
I did? I don't know. I don't like her. I hate that nosy, but what are you doing? What are you looking at? Isn't this just the same question?
What are you looking at through the binoculars?
Birds. I'm watching birds. That's what I am, you see, a bird watcher. Sometimes I go outside and watch, and sometimes I stay inside. It all depends on what the birds feel like doing and what I feel like doing.
That's a lot of text with saying basically nothing. What kind of birds do you see here? What's brought you here? This is more interesting.
So that's what brought you to Icicle Creek Lodge, the birding?
Absolutely. The place is a veritable birding paradise, even in winter. In fact, in the short time I've been here, I've seen hawks, eagles, orioles, cardinals, jays, nothing truly rare. But to a wildlife lover such as myself, seeing them in such a spectacular setting is thrilling nonetheless.
Sounds kind of boring to me. Have you ever seen the wolf that's been hanging out? Have you met the other guests?
Have you met the other guests?
I've bumped into them at one time or another, yes. I don't spend all my time in front of this window. That Yanni fellow, he's very talented, but extremely intense. His whole life revolves around being the best in the world.
That's true.
As for the two who are always sitting across the way playing that silly game, the older man, Bill Kessler, he's no deep thinker, but he's nice enough.
He's
nice enough. But the other one, that college student, talking to him is like trying to converse with a giant turnip. No social graces whatsoever. I almost prefer talking to the handyman. Almost. Anyone that intent on destroying something as glorious as that wolf is hardly worth talking to.
Well, I kind of agree with you on that. Although she does act like she's some sort of royalty or princess looking down on everyone around her.
Have you ever seen the wolf that's been hanging out around here?
No. Not that I'm looking for it, of course. Yanni occasionally skis by, and that dullard of a student, I see him snowshoeing occasionally. But I've yet to see the wolf. Have you seen it?
That sounded like she wants to know too much, so I'll just say this.
Me? I'm just the maid, remember? But I did find a bunch of tracks beyond the pond. You could try following them and maybe see the wolf that way.
Maybe I will. Have you told anyone else what you just told me?
That's a weird question.
Good. Don't. You see, I'd like to see this wolf for myself, and I don't want everyone else going after it and scaring it away. And there's no telling what that trigger-happy handyman might do. So it'll just be our little secret, all right?
I don't like secrets. And also, I wasn't gonna tell that guy.
Good luck with your birding.
Farewell.
I don't trust her, so she is very suspicious, and also that Bill's also suspicious. Who is over here?
Hey, excellent job on the snow shoveling, eh? We had ourselves one fine time out there because of you, especially Lou here.
I beat him 5 times.
Good for you.
By the slimmest of margins. What's up, kiddo?
Don't call me that. Are you by any chance related to Rolf Kessler, the guy who used to build carousels around the turn? Is that from a previous game? What's it called? I don't remember. With the carousel.
Are you by any chance related to Rolf Kessler, the guy who used to build carousels around the turn of the last century?
No idea.
Why would you not know that?
I'd better get going.
Glad you dropped by.
And also I can ask that question for a reason, probably, right? Oh, I need to make lunch. Almost forgot. So what do we need to make? Lunch. So this is basically the same as dinner and breakfast. The only difference are the recipes again. For lunch you have to make hamburgers and quesadilla. You have to bake a hamburger and after that put it on a bun and add the ingredients the guest is asking for. So basically how you would make a burger in real life. The quesadillas are simple. Put these in a pan until they are done. They do not take long to cook. Keep making what the guests want, check order complete, and you're done. 1 ketchup. Alright, I'm done again. Thank God. Thank you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.